Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
So let me take you to the beginning of that situation. So I got this baby wrap carrier from Amazon for my baby because my baby is so clingy and will not allow me get anything done in the house. So my husband purchased this baby wrap carrier for me, and it was absolutely beautiful. I loved the texture. It was so soft and very elastic. Like no matter how big your baby is, this carrier would definitely work for that child. So I was going through the manual for this product. I had to check to read. I know I've come across the videos on TikTok on how this is used, but I wanted to see the manual myself and, follow the instruction and try to do the DIY thing myself. So if you're still watching this video to this point, please, I want you to click on the subscribe button, like and share, because I'll be posting a lot more of interesting content like this. So yeah, I had to go through this manual and I found that there was a picture description of how this is supposed to be worn, but I had to put down my baby because I needed both of my hands to do this. So I tried the first time, but I honestly didn't get it right here because the way I was folding it right at this point wasn't how it was supposed to be folded. But I had to go back and check the manual to be sure that I was going to get it right this time. So this is me going back to try again, and this time around I was trying to get it right. So I had to just place this on my belly right at the middle of this wrap. I had to make sure that the way I know that this is the center is that the label is exactly at the center. So I had to make sure that I had to put it at the middle of my stomach. And then I crossed it at the back and placed it up on top of my shoulders. That's how it's done. You have to make sure that it is tight enough, because your baby has to stay in safely. So you need to make sure it is not very loose and it is not very tight. So when I have crossed it on my shoulder, I have to put it in, pull them both in to the pad that I have placed on my belly. Pull it nicely. Make sure that it is resting nicely on my shoulders so it doesn't drop. It just has to stay perfect. So I can have this tied just at my back, or I can have it tied at my back and then brought forward and tied again. So this is how I like to have it done. So it was time to bring my baby to see if this would work. So I looked into the manual again and then I tried to follow the instructions just as I saw it there. So I tried to put my baby in till this wrap. So I put the right side of her limbs into the left side of my shoulder and the left side of her limbs into the right side of my shoulder. So this is how I tried to do it the first time. I had to make sure she was properly fitted in, bringing out her legs and her hands out so she's comfortable. So if you're a new mom like me who has a very clingy newborn and you like to have some chores done at home while still holding your newborn, you can definitely get this. There are lots of different brands, but this one I can highly recommend for you. I was so excited here. This wasn't exactly perfect for, it was good for a first trial. So I had to pull her out again. And at this point, she was already crying, and I was trying to bribe her with a kiss and play with her a little so that we can try again. Anyways, I went back to look at the manual again so that I am sure that I am getting it right for the last time. So I was looking at it and trying to see how I can place her in, and trust me, I did it better this time. So it started all over again, just the way I did it the first time. But this time around I was doing it like a semi-pro. I put her in almost the same way I did it the first time. Then I pulled the pad that I had tied to my belly to cover her, and that was it. And that is me and my baby. Thanks for watching. Bye.